There's no way for prices to go up. The only way to improve your bottom line is to improve your operational efficiencies. So we are a Durban-based company. We are supplying the Southern African region. We employ approximately 100 to 120 staff members, and we span our services over lithographic, flexographic, digital and inkjet technologies, and not forgetting UV digital technology as well. We like to call ourselves that we are quite diversified in our product offering, which gives us flexibility to get through different peaks and troughs of the economic cycle. I don't know. I can't say for myself that there, but look, we're trying our best. We're trying to offer as many different options and products as possible within the printing industry. And we try to make sure that whatever we do, we are manufacturing in-house. We have control over the means of production and the timeframes that go with it. No outsourcing that happens. This helps us to meet customer demands as best as possible. Owned and run by myself and my father. The age of the company is approximately 38 to 40 years old. And we have many staff members that are also with us for 25 to 30 years. So there's a wealth of experience on site as well. The history of the company is that the company has started off as a small lithographic print shop in the CBD of Durban. The company has moved premises approximately 4 times to where we currently are. We've developed in different technologies. As mentioned, we've started off in lithographic technology, progressed into heat set web. Thereafter, we've progressed into digital technology. We've recently then split our digital or further progressed deeper into digital, whereby we now have digital flexographic technology, digital inkjet technology, digital indigo, which is electrophotography, and we also have UV digital flatbed for signage work. So we've been expanding further and further into digital print technologies, and I can only imagine that we will go further into other digital print technologies, perhaps such as dye sublimation or the likes. We would definitely continue our expansion into the digital market because that's where we feel the future is personalization. As time has gone on, we have obviously a company will always be acquiring customers, building relationships. We are very much about relationships. We are not some sort of a company where you're a number in the queue and you're dealing with an automated robot. And as we learn requirements of customers, we then have expanded our abilities, especially with our key clients, our larger clients. We then know, look, there is potential to grow our offering further, and we have existing relationships which we can then sell on those offerings. It's always easier to upsell an existing customer than to find a brand new customer. So that's how we generally plan our expansion into new technologies. Additionally, for efficiency, for speed, and for costing. Again, the speed, efficiency, and for costing is to also benefit existing customers and then be more competitive in the open market and attract new customers. It definitely gives us more opportunities in the market, but also one of the reasons, which may sound a little bit hilarious, is that we do have a constraint for space. And you know, relocating an entire printing company is a mammoth task. So we also, for that reason, had to get rid of some of the analog technology. And of course, we are replacing the capacity, and we are obviously in the hope that the digital capacity that we are bringing in will then replace and also supersede that existing analog capacity. Thus far, with the support of HP and the quality of the equipment that's being provided, the support, the uptime, we have definitely found that going from 7 analog presses down to 4 analog presses, adding in a small farm of HP digital equipment has definitely superseded our expectation in terms of capacity, output, reliability, and sustainability. To me, I think it aligns in that the revolution of print technology and how it's been turning over, I would say, the past 10 or 15 years is, of course, to bring efficiency in speed, efficiency in service, and efficiency in costing. What this allows us to do is to offer a better service at a better price. And service, for the most part, is relating to time. So as far as customers go, they will always have a budget, and they will want to fit within that budget or below that budget at all times. having newer technologies come in, improve our efficiencies, hence allowing us to then offer better pricing to customers effectively and possibly better service and better turnaround times. We are seeing a shrinkage in overall print run volumes, that is for sure, and obviously we are a testimony to it because we are moving into the digital equipment where these allocate for shorter runs. There is longer runs still in the market. There are certain things that will not change in the long term, especially for packaging. Those runs are not getting shorter. However, for general commercial and reference material, we are finding a reduction in print quantity requirements, and this has benefited us in having the digital equipment that we started installing earlier on before this trend has become as apparent as it currently is. I would not say necessarily. The print industry has become very competitive. Bearing in mind you're having a customer that would now be comparing a pricing, for example, if you take a book, they have maybe done 10,000 books or 5,000 books, and now they feel that, look, we only want 500 or 1,000 books every single month instead of printing 10,000 for 10 months of the year. So in this scenario, they have the knowledge of a price of what they were paying, and now they are bringing their quantities right down to fit their inventory system. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are able to then match that price. Digital doesn't exactly give you that. However, it assists you in coming very near to it. So your margins and your markups are still very much the same as traditional methods of printing. However, your efficiencies are greater, your wastage are lower, and that can then help you to improve your bottom line. And I would say in the printing industry, because of it being so price competitive, there's no way for prices to go up. The only way to improve your bottom line is to improve your operational efficiencies. Vendors, I would say my requirements would firstly be their footprint nationally. Not that I require a national footprint, but a national footprint means that in other cities there would be backup of technicians, backup of spare parts, backup of other related field requirements. My second look would be as the relationship that I'm sharing with them. Hopefully, if I have already been in business, such as HP, whereby we were in business for a first press, a second press, and as time went on, our purchasing size of machines went up. And obviously what helped us to make these decisions towards HP was the benefit in the relationship that we had from the beginning. We could see that, look, these guys are supporting us. They are making sure that our uptime is as high as possible. Whenever there is any emergencies or downtime or any sort of difficult requirements, HP is there, they're meeting the requirements, they are backing us up, and they're giving us a strength to be competitive and move forward in the market at a very high speed. When we have implemented or installed our initial first two HP Series 2 presses many years ago, HP had obviously introduced us to the D-Scoop community, and all I can say is that D-Scoop is a beautiful cooperative of people. I've been out to a few of the Edge conferences, and they've been nothing short of wonderful. You learn so much. I've even gone to an extent where I've done panel discussions in some of the conferences. So I've really enjoyed D-Scoop, and I cannot wait for the next EMEA Edge conference to come up. I'm not sure when it's going to be, but I hope probably next year or the year after. It is possible definitely to make money with digital equipment. It does require some work on your side. We need to develop products, present that to customers, maybe a particular type of packaging or a particular type of a folded brochure. You want to develop and present that, because once you present to a person something that they don't know they needed, they don't have a value attached to it. Whereas when you are presenting something new, unique, then you are going to then attach the value to it at the price that you feel is fair and relative. There is one other company that I'm aware of, and there are other companies in the Johannesburg and Cape Town area, but I wouldn't be surprised if I would say that we are in the top 3 in the country, or probably the southern African region. We definitely are one of the largest digital print sites. The trends are definitely changing, and having the array of machinery that we have means that it also gives us redundancy and also backup within our farm of machines, number one. Number two, when we get certain types of orders that are more, I'm going to say, intricate, we have various ways to produce those orders, and we can also come up with new ways within our equipment to produce orders quicker and at better quality with greater efficiency overall. So definitely we've been having some fun with the array of equipment that we have, whereby we are able to pick and choose how best to produce orders. We find more than one way to produce orders.